Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Eldrazi Ramp on the play for game one. I'd love to see a 7 value spell off top for this K command X2 on 2. Draw. In that case, we'll play the Windswept Teeth. Verdant Cat could be E ramp versus E ramp potentially down to 19. Shouty Backstreet Surveil. Could be Samwise. March. Could this be Necrodom? That would be interesting. Unswept Teeth Fetch. Surveil. Ugin Top. Draw. Imprint. And again, hold K command. 2. Bowmasters. Yeah, that's fine. So it doesn't feel like Necrodom then. What exactly am I playing against? Land. Combat. Attack for 2, down to 16. And oh, it is Necrodominance. I was correct. Okay. So in that case, yes. End step. Trigger. And I will dig deep here. Devourer. So bottom 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go top, draw. Second response, and I guess I should hold still. Clean up. So we'll be able to get rid of Necrodom. 10 cards. Oh, this is the Sorin version. Interesting. Temple. Devour Necro. And pass. And hold. There's another Necro. Okay, so they did keep one as backup. Of course, we're 2 turns off of this Ugin to get rid of the second Necro. Down to 1. Bold move, Cotton. I imagine they're looking for soul spikes. I guess they have March for this Devourer, would be my guess. Gain some life that way. Yep. We're dead to the 4 soul spikes. We haven't seen any yet. Speak of the devil. Riding Chris. All right. Well, we have blockers. Question is whether or not we die next turn. Otherwise, I can Oog and get rid of this Necrodom, potentially. Thoughtseize. Sure, take a K return. I'm A-okay with that. Shieldred. So now you can dig 9, gain 9. Yep. I will yield all. End step, return Ugin. Clean up. So this should allow me to exile the Necrodom and Shieldred. How we're not dead, I do not know, I'll be clear. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw. Lose 2 life, down to 9. Play Ghost Quarter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could then cast the K return after. One, two, three. Ugin, exile, Necrodom. Yield all. K return, exile, Shieldred. Ugin plus, draw a card. Emrakul next turn. Attack for 6, down to 11. And pass 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, if I don't die here, we win off this Emrakul. Imagine a big old march. Because there should be 3 more soul spikes. I didn't realize March can get rid of Planeswalkers. Or Planeswalkers, yeah. Huh. Bowmaster. In that case, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that is the game. K return, Emrakul, yield all. And that's GG's. But I'll scoop it up. Alright, been a hot minute since I've played against Necrodom. We'll grab Vexing Bauble. Let's see, Care Turn's not as good here. Cavern Soul's out, Bajuka Bog out. Trim on a Rumble. Getting rid of Shieldred's still relevant. And there's some thought to a Nature's Claim, maybe? It's been a while since I've thought about this deck, so I'm trying to think. Could go Trinisphere, taxes them a bit, but not entirely sure how relevant it is. I think the Vexing Baubles are objectively better by comparison. I don't think the Ghost Quarter loops are entirely necessary, so I think just like maybe Nature's Claim. And Nature's Claim seems good here. Let's trim the ice till then. Yeah, let's run it back like this. I will keep. Reveal Devourer and pass. Trigger. There's Mycospawn, though we do lack a green source. Could go for the second K command. That is tempting. Because they're going to be able to play Necrodom one turn prior to us being able to, let's say, kick Myco or kick World Break, or cast World Break, that is. So, the second K command might be correct. Yeah, let's go second K command. Imprint, World Break, as we currently can't cast it. And hold. Target legendary creature gains fear. Flute. Flute naming what? K command? Rude, but fine. Draw. Rumble. So now it costs 5 just for 0. That's actually quite unfortunate. Need a green source now. Necromentia. I'll pass in full, not much I can do about that. What do you name? Emrakul the Prowess? Yeah, that makes sense. Seeing a forest here, or any untapped green source would be good for this rumble at the very least. Any untapped land at least allows us to cycle the K command as well. Goes to exile. And we'll draw. Perfect. Rumble. There's Myco. And we'll pass. And hold. Next turn we can kick the Myco. Unfortunately, still the Necro. How far do you want to go digging? Down to 7. Soul Spike. We draw into a land. I'm going to cast this Devourer to eat the Necrodom. Otherwise, we'll kick with Myco. Which actually still might be correct just to get them off of Sheoldred next turn. Potentially. Draw. Stomping Ground. Shock. So I have 7 down to 5. We could Chrysalis, but no. I mean, this also gets them off of Shieldred. Admittedly. Yield all. I guess if they want a Necrodom, if they want to just play Shieldred, they can play Shieldred. Voidwalker. Thoughtseize. Take Sire. So I need a land here for K Command X2. Draw. Ugin. So we'll have a Sire 7 death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, guys, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, we're just missing 1. Huh. So we could kick, but they're just going to Dothy, grab back the Sire 7 death. So I think it's correct for us to just ramp in this Ugin then. At the same time, they did miss their land drop, which is relevant. Let's get rid of you. And I'll grab a temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll grab a temple here. Go to combat. Swing for 6. They can't block. So they'll be down to 3, which is lethal damage on board. So they're going to have to play the Sire. Voidwalker for the Sire. Two. 4. Break the ice. Quite rude. Draw. Wooded Foothills. Cast. Writhing Chris. Yield all. Play Wooded Foothills. So they're definitely going to be able to get 1 attack in. 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if we block, this dies. Actually, I do have enough to, I think, block and kill Sire, don't I? No attacks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 for Sign in Blood. Down to 1. Land. No fetch. Yeah, if you attack, I can triple block, because this will be a 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I can triple block and I can win this fight. So you need to stay on the defensive. End step. Fetch. Commercial District. Surveil. Laptop. Draw. So if I do this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, one short. Imprint Ugin. And we do have K commands still. We could attack in a Writhing Chrysalis and force a block then, right? Yes. They can go up to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Writhing Chrysalis. Yeah, I think sets us up for a win. Go to attacks. You have to block the Writhing Chrysalis. And then 1, 2, 3. X equals 6. You can't fetch. At least not before first strike damage. All I need to sack 1. Soul Spike. So it'll be up to 12 then. So I don't have enough for 12, unfortunately. Yeah, I suppose that will work. And then I do exile. Shieldred Necro. Don't need the temple. Could use the Devourer. Let's go top, top, top draw. So you'll go up to 12. We can push you down to 2. And I suppose I will just actually 10. And then I have an additional 1. So 11. So unfortunate. And suppose I'll let it go? No, I don't think I will. I'm half tempted to push them down to 1 because that would then mean they can't... I guess they'd still be able to fetch after attacks. Yeah, that's fine. Down to 8. And pass. Sorin. Deals damage equal amount of life you gain to any target. Oh. Ain't that awkward. So, how much damage can I take without dying? So I'm going to take 7 from Sorin, which means I can only take 6. Right? So if I take 5 plus 7, I'll be down to 1. as it currently stands. Yes. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I'd love to be able to get rid of the Sire, but I don't think it'll be possible next turn. At least not as it currently stands. Yes. Sorin flips. Seven damage to me, down to 1 as expected. End step. Draw. Trigger. At this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Return Ugin? And I guess we're dead to a Soul Spike, to be fair. Maybe I should have blocked with one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I should have blocked with one more. Didn't even think about that. Turn Ugin to hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ugin, exile Sorin. Draw a card, gain 3. Again, we're dead to a Soul Spike. Alright, I'll pass. No attacks. Damn it. Yeah, I messed up. I should have blocked with one more spawn. I should have tried to stay out of Soul Spike range. Yep, that's on me. I should have made sure I was just one more. I will bring in the Rumble, trim the Gemstone, and run it back. Ah, that's so unfortunate. We played that correctly, we just were a little bit off. 8 hits off top, plus some... Sure. Pass. And pass. Swamp. Seize. K-Command or Emrakul? Taking the Emrakul narrows my lines on K-Command. Taking the K-Command, of course, is probably the better choice, though. Takes the Emrakul. I'm not sure if that's correct with this Shifting Woodland in hand, friend. Of course we find the lab as well. End step. Fetch Shifting Wood. Commercial District. Surveil. Stomping Ground to Yard. And draw Misty Rain. Ugh. I will play Shifting Wood and pass and hold. This is a bold move. If I can get one more type into Yard, I could theoretically win. Or are there 2 types in the yard? Soul Spike. You have another one. Soul Spike. Still an Emrakul range, unless you have a third. Alright, so no longer an Emrakul range. I will draw after cleanup. Seriously? Stomping Ground tapped and pass. Holding up heat. The Shieldred. You don't have the Lyrium's the problem. I mean, we're dead to the last 2 Soul Spikes, right? You can dig 16 deep. Yep. Yield all. Did you find the 2 Soul Spikes? Cleanup. They did not. That's wild. Definitely not in Emrakul range anymore. But I definitely need to get rid of the Shieldred. So a 7-minute value spell to get rid of Shieldred would be good. Only problem is would still be in Soul Spike range and they can see the remainder of their deck. So getting rid of Shieldred alone isn't the solution. That is a bit awkward. I mean, Vexing Bubble would definitely help. I'll be kicking myself over game 2 for a minute. I did think about, like, okay, we can go up to 2 and still have enough for Ugin. And I was like, well, yeah, we should have played around the Soul Spike. If I just would make sure that I was at 5 after the Ugin, would have been correct. A lot of cards to pitch. Yeah, so how do we deal with this? Draw. There's Emrakul. We'll lose 2 down to 5. We'll imprint the Emrakul. So what I'm going to need to do here is I can scry draw exile. So we can scry draw exile Shieldred, leaving 1 mana up. The only downside is how this works is that I'll still take, I have to. Scry draw exile Shieldred. Either that or ramp scry draw. Hold up heat. And I guess we can do that. So hold up the heat. X equals 4. This will be 4 types in yards. So we can then get rid of the Shieldred. None of this does what I need it to do. Though actually the Nature's Claim kind of does. There is some thought to Nature's claiming the Necrodom rather than getting rid of the Shieldred then. Then we just still die to another Necrodom. So I think I have to go... I have to go for Vexing Bauble, right? We whiff. I'll concede at this point, because they can just draw the rest of their deck, and it doesn't matter. Alright, I'll concede. So yeah, a narrow loss there. If I had played just a bit better in Game 2, we wouldn't have had to go to Game 3, but unfortunately, I just... The idea of ensuring that we're out of Soul Spike range just didn't cross my mind until it was already too late. But lessons learned. We'll be back for match number 2. Alright, and we're back for match number 2 on the draw for game 1. I will pass. I'd love to see a Soul Land off Devourer. Commercial District Surveil for... we could go Talisman. I think I want to pitch all. Just realized that this is actually someone who frequents the stream, so hello, friend. Hope they're doing well. Okay, so it's likely in that case Ramp v Ramp. I am going to want to get this Myco spawn on board ASAP. So I'm going to say no to all. Ice Till's actually pretty good here if we can ramp into it, since we have this Ghost Quarter online. We might need to name Insect. Opponent seems to have a slow start, which is good. Let's Surveil. Bajukabog to Yard. We'll draw. Second Rumble. In that case, yes. I'm going to name Insect. And grab a Verdant Cat or a Shifting Wood. Let's go with Shifting Wood, as that'll come play untapped. Yes. And I'll pass and hold. Right now I have no reason to start Ghost Quarter looping. At least not just yet. But we can definitely ramp into this Myco. Again, they've had a pretty slow start. There's Temple. More of a reason now to go for the Ice Till route. They have mana for both Myco Spawn and for Chrysalis. Myco. So now we're definitely going to want to Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter is fine. Draw. Ugin. Shifting Wood. Cast. Ice Till. Ghost Quarter. Mill a card. Ghost Quarter, Temple, and pass. So now we presented the Ghost Quarter loop, though they definitely have ways to interact with it. And if they do Bojuka Bog me, I'm a bit in trouble, I will admit. Bojuka Bog. Well, we have the Rumble. Well, that is unfortunate, I will admit. Talisman. No attacks. And draw. Temple. Let's start with Temple. Mill a card. Forest. Mill a card. Kick with Myco. I will kick the Shifting Wood. Yield all. And then we don't need Sanctum right now. So I'll just go with, I think, a Temple. Oh, maybe a Wooded Foothill might be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go Temple. Because we can now present Emrakul next turn with Shifting Wood if we really want. No attacks. Paying cost for K return. Putting K return in yard. So that way they can potentially sweep the board. Okay. Temple. So that is 7. Right? Yep, that's 7. So they can potentially sweep board. Worst case scenario would be a World Break. I can kind of deal with everything else pretty well. It's also possible they don't have it. K command out the Ice Till. Pretty rude, but fine. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I mean, this puts... I mean, it doesn't put a type in the yard right now. I also can get rid of my Shifting Wood, which I don't like. I'll go to blocks. And draw. Sire's 7 Death. I do need to empty cards in yard, I think, because this Emrakul would present a problem. So let's start with Rumble. I'll float green, that's fine. In fact, I actually can play around this if I really want to. I don't think that's entirely necessary right now. Yes. For a forest. Rumble. There's Ice Till, funny enough. Or a Sowing Myco. I'm gonna grab the Myco. Oh, Ice still is tempting. I think we still stick with the MTGO. One, two, and three. MTGO kick Temple. So again, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. I'll grab another Temple. And I think I still need a K command here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scry draw, exile cards in yard. Actually, I guess I should wait until their turn. Yes. So scry draw, exile cards in yard. And we're going to go 1, 2. I guess this actually only gets rid of 1. So I go 1, 2, 3. That gets rid of 3 types in yard. I'll get rid of the Ghost Quarter as well. Oh wait, I can only do 2. That's right. Yeah, I guess 2 types in yard might be the best option then. We'll do that. And done. Bottom draw. Rumble. We'll pass. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 short. We have Ugin next turn. We also can Rumble. Try and find an Emrakul of our own. Misty Rain fetched on 19 for a forest. Currently they're at 11. The good news is the current cards in hand, even if they were to Emrakul, don't really matter too much. What are those last 2 cards in hand, friend? If you had an Ice Till, you probably would have played that prior to the Misty, so I'm doubtful you have an Ice Till in hand. I feel like you do have an Emrakul in hand. Is a K command? It is a K command, so they're playing around my Emrakul. Okay. That is fine. No, getting rid of the Emrakul doesn't do too much, though I don't think he had any real better options is the thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it doesn't really do too much. We'll draw. World Break. Let's Rumble first. Devourer and K return. I'm gonna grab Chrysalis. Alright, so let's do this. With the K return now in yard, I can really set them back even further. So let's start by going to attack with a Myco. And we'll go... World Break will break the... I guess actually getting rid of your colorless source might be right. Yep. Yep. And I'll pass. And pass. Leaves you 4 mana. No color sources. Ugin's Lab. Imprint World Break. And draw. Sprawl. 4 red. If I do this, I can't play Ugin, but I can play Sire. Don't exactly want to play Devourer right now if I can help it. Attack for 5, and pass in full. 1 card left in hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 short of Emrakul, if that's what's in your hand. And opponent scoops it up. We'll take the win. Solid stuff. Let's bring in Heat. Bring in Ghost Quarter. Cut the K return. Cavern of Souls. We can trim a Rumble. Yeah, I mean, we don't exactly do too much here. We could theoretically bring in Nature's Claim. There's like some argument for that, I suppose. No, I think we'll just keep as is. I think this is probably correct. All right. I wonder if my opponent's actually using my sideboard guide. It is very possible. Yeah, overall, I think we're both just playing around each other's Emrakuls. This hand's pretty meh, pretty slow. Especially knowing what I know now. So, I think I mulligan this. Like, yeah, Devour can find something, but I'm not sure if anything of use. We'll mulligan. That is not much better. I mean, a forest would be pretty significant, but even then, we aren't getting to ice till into turn, what, 3? Yeah, I think I'll mulligan again. Maybe a 5-card hand I'd keep this, but as a 6-card, a bit skeptical right now. This is much better. So we want to imprint, cast, play, so pitch, and pass in full. But it will reveal the Devourer. Exiles 3 cards. Myco, Talisman, Chrysalis, Stomping Ground, Shock. No, another slow start by opponent. Ghost Quarter will help me here. And pass. And pass. Malevolent Rumble. I imagine you choose the Myco. We'll draw Temple. I'll grab the Temp. I could K command, but I'm not afraid of Myco kicking yet. I could always go Myco Ghost Quarter, but I'm kind of okay with that at this moment in time. Alright, there's Temple. So yes, you could go Myco Ghost Quarter to try and set me back a bit. But I'm clearly telegraphing that I have a K command. And there's Myco, as expected. Yield all. There's the Ghost Quarter. Yep. End step. I mean, we're here to cast K command. X equals 3. Myco shifting Rumble. So bottom, top, draw. You should Ghost Quarter me prior to me drawing since I top 2. Ghost Quarter. Yes, that is fine. I want the Rumble more than the land. And we have lands already. So, I don't know. I kind of want the Rumble. I'm going to say no for the Rumble. And draw. So, I am going to kick Myco, yes. I'll go Verdant Cat first, though. Fetch for a forest. And then kick Myco. One, two, three. Myco kick. Eat the temp. Grab my own temp. And then Rumble. Grab another temp. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Too short of Emrakul. I will pass. And pass. Another Ghost Quarter. I imagine you'll probably Ghost Quarter my lab while it's tapped. Probably should have done that for the last one, admittedly. Now you have an Ice Till? Nope. Myco. Interesting. I think this is a mistake. I guess, like, it does... I still think that might be a bit of a mistake, to be honest. Draw. Talisman. And I can Ghost Quarter the Ghost Quarter. Talisman. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter the Ghost Quarter. Adds a type to yard. And I'll pass. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. 3 short. Paying cost. Talisman. Paying cost for Talisman. You should not attack. Draw. Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. It's Ugin time. Done. Yield all. Draw. Shifting Wood will pass. No attacks. And pass. We do need to be a little bit mindful of if they have an Emrakul, my Ugin is at 11 loyalty. Because they ult my own Ugin, exile my cards, then pass. That's pretty bad. Block and block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Yes. Though at the same time, letting three through doesn't seem like a bad idea. Yes, I'll let 3 through. I think that is acceptable. Especially because of what I mentioned. I want to be able to plus Ugin, but I can't otherwise. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are 3 short of their own Emrakul if they have it. Chrysalis. And draw. Another one. So yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to 0. Return Emrakul to hand. Play Shifting Wood. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugin trigger, no targets, yield all. Chrysalis will sack. That is fine. Our turn, comrade. No attacks. Devour and their own Ugins. So no Emrakul that we need to worry about just yet. Rumble. I will cast Rumble for you. Yep, we'll just say no to all. Sack trigger until end of turn. Go to combat. Attack with Chrysalis. And block with Emrakul. And pass in full. And pass. So we have Devour and Ugin. You can play your Ugin now. Draw a card at the very least. 7 mana, draw 1, gain 3 life. Not the best, but it is something. And draw, Temple, Ugin plus, Ice Till. Well, don't mind if I do. So we are going to play Ice Till, Ghost Quarter, mill a card, Ghost Quarter, target stomp. Ghost Quarter, target stomp. Go to combat. Swing at Ugin. And I will pass and full. And pass and full. One short of the Devour in hand. And two short of Emrakul. And draw another one. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ice Till. Ghost Quarter. Mill 2. Ghost Quarter. It's the forest. Ghost Quarter. Mill 2. Draw with Ugin. And then I'm going to phase change. In case you have a Cake Man in hand. So now you're forced to use your mana now. Yep, there it is. K command X equals 4. So 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I'm going to put them down to 12, though, which is the good news. I'll get rid of Sanctum. What say you, opponent? Also, we haven't seen our Brajuka Bog yet, have we? We have not, no. So it's still in main, then. I'm going to then hit Sanctum. Ghost Quarter. Mill. And then Ghost Quarter the forest. Go to combat. Swing with Emrakul. And pass and full. Down to 6. Lethal is on board. Temple, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. If you have that Emrakul, you got it. Thankfully, we kept Ugin underneath 11, so they can't ult it. I mean, they can definitely Ghost Quarter us and make us hurt, but not enough for them to really win. Chrysalis. Yeah, so I'll have to slam Emrakul into Emrakul, but then we can Shifting Woodland. They can Ghost Quarter Shifting Woodland, then fail to find. They can slam Ice Still into Emrakul. That's also okay. I think even if them taking control of our turn here, they don't have enough to really hose me. I guess maybe if they draw into or mill over a Bajuka Bog off the Ice Hills, then maybe. Because we'll get 6 mills off here. So let's see how opponent navigates this. What would be the best line if I was in their position? Getting rid of the Emrakul is not easy. You need to get rid of the Shifting Woodland, most likely. Draw a card. Rumble. Probably best to rumble then. I guess in retrospect I should have, whatchamacallit, sacked my spawn. I forgot about that. Cast Rumble. Thankfully I don't think they can mill me out, but they can get pretty close. Which is kind of funny. Because they have additional 4 mills off of land drops. You could push that up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you could push it up to 10 plus Rumble 14. So Shifting Wood down. Ghost Quarter. Fails to find. And then you can Ghost Quarter again. And there's Cyrus 7 Death. Targeting a forest. Interesting. There's the Bajuka Bog, but I think that was their last land drop, wasn't it? Unfortunate timing. They should have rumbled first. At least before the 3rd land drop. Because that Bajuka Bog would have been game-changing for them. But now it's not enough. I guess you could Ugin. You could play Ugin, replace the Ugin I currently have, so it's not ult ready. Yeah, I guess that is an option. My question is also, do you attack Emrakul into Emrakul or Ice Till into Emrakul? It actually might be better to Ice Till into Emrakul, funny enough. So you're going to place Ugin of Ugin, exile my Ice Tills. And then you could then, from there, attack Ice Till into Emrakul. Yeah. Oh, you can exile both. Yeah, that's right. And then Emrakul into Emrakul. Okay, okay. Still leaves me with an Ugin. But not entirely upset about that. You definitely don't want a plus. That'd be a bad idea. Then yeah, you can slam Emrakul into Emrakul. Back to spawn. Emrakul into Emrakul. And I have a Devour left in hand. Alright. And draw. draw, rather. This Wooded Foothill's kind of useless, so I think I have to just go green-red 2. Trigger, done, yield all. And we'll play Eldrazi Temple and pass and hold. So now they can play Devourer. No targets. Myco can't attack in here. Draw. I will say all my Emrakul's are in yard now. Devourer, Stomping Ground. So we can go Stomping Ground or Sanctum. Go Stomping Ground, Shock. And 1, 2. Trigger, no targets. Ugin, no targets. Yield all. All sprawl. Yeah. 4 red. And I will pass, no attacks. We'll hold. So I mean, I have an Ugin alt, though I don't have many threats left is the funny part. No imprint. Maybe been better to bluff something in hand. End step and draw. Alright, let's alt the Ugin then. So we had Devourer, Mycospawn, World Breaker, Chrysalis. I suppose the Talisman, I don't really see the need to do that. Done. So in that case, we're going to go Mycospawn kicked. And kick. Yield all. I guess we could grab the Ghost Quarter. Then Mycospawn kick. Kick your Bog. Yield all. Fail to find. World Breaker. Lab. And Bone skips it up. GG's. Solid win with the Ugin alt. Not too bad at all. With that being said, we'll be back for match number 3. Alright, we're back for match 3 on the draw for game 1. So, I'm thinking we do this. And, ooh, interesting. I think I grabbed the the Stomping Ground here, yeah. In that case, I think I'm going to tuck the Devour rather than Emrakul, because this means that I should be guaranteed to mill. We get an additional land drop. We can play the Crystals if needed. Corey Steelcut, Bobble Trigger. So it is Prowess. Bobble target me. Take 2. Bobble Trigger. Stomp Shock. Ice Till or Chrysalis? I'm going to go with Ice Till. Shifting Wood. Mill a card. Mycospawn to yard and pass. And pass. Because I think we need to get this Emrakul down ASAP. Bolt. Target Ice Till. I mean, that's 3 damage out. Dart. Sure. I mean, Ice Till did its job and soaked up 4 damage on top of which. I mean, that's not bad. We are going to take 5 down to 10 at the very least. Bolt. Down to 5. Draw. Sprawl. Green. Chrysalis. Yield all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 short of Emrakul. Wooded Foothills fetch. They still have a Lava Dart in yard. Slick Shot we can block. And we can block 2 monks. Another Dart in yard, or another Dart off top, of course. Sack and Response. Yield all. Do I die regardless? I do. Because now I can only block 1. I'll concede. Prowess going to Prowess. Yeah, the game 1's normally pretty bad here, so bring in Trinisphere, Heat. Let's see, what else? Tease, Prowess. So, trim on Ghost Quarter, Gemstone, Emrakul, Ice Till package. Yes, that looks reasonable. He also could theoretically bring in Vexing Baubles or Graph Diggers, but I think this looks good. On the play for game 2, I will keep Reveal, Trigger, give me a Trinisphere. There it is. Stomping Ground Shock, Sprawl for green, and pass, and pass. Scouting Tarn, Fetch, 19. Steam Vents, Shock, 17 for Swift Spear. Down to 17. Draw. Imprint. Trinisphere. And pass. And pass. Down to 16. Draw. Chrysalis. Trigger. Misty Rain. Pass. Next turn we can World Break, set them back on lands. End step. Fetch. Surveil. Shifting Wood to yard. And draw. Talisman. Don't entirely want to play into a consign, so I think I'm just going to cast Talisman. Bajuka Bog, target you, and pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scouting Tarn, fetch, surveil. Islet and passing. I'm going to return Devourer. Draw. K command. Oh. I'll sack a spawn. Trigger. And targets. There's some argument of playing the World Break last turn since they couldn't replicate, but I'm kind of okay with this. Because what I want to do is reduce the amount of mana they have. I would rather the World Breaker resolve than the Devourer. You know it all. Yeah, I guess it would have been an either-or choice. They would have had to have... I mean, they had a land up. I don't know. That one's kind of weird. I think it could be argued either-or. I guess it's true that they couldn't have replicated. We'll draw. Emrakul, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll hold the K command on end step. Yeah, it may have been better to play the World Break the turn prior. End step, K command, Ramp Scry draw. And there's Consign. And draw. Get rid of Steam Vents, and we'll scoop it up. We'll take it. Alrighty. Well, let's bring the gemstone back in, trim on the rumble, and run it back. Yeah, so I think maybe in retrospect, maybe the World Break may have been correct. Yeah, we can make this work. I'd like to see a talisman off one of these Devourers, though. Either that or Utopia Sprawl. Passing full. Wooded Foothills fetch. Steam Vent Shock. Preordain. Slow start by opponent, like that. Bobble. Don't do it yet, opponent. Should do it after the Devour trigger. That is a thing that I definitely see happen all too often. Oh, there's the Trinosphere. Commercial District's still there, so I'm going to grab Misty and pass and hold. Bobble. They missed their land drop, but still could have Consign. We'll surveil. Lab to yard, though. 3, 5, 6. I still think Lab to yard is probably right. Bobble. And draw by opponent. Draw. K command. We'll imprint. And some of you may have noticed that I only revealed one Devour here. I, over time, have developed a bit of a philosophy in regards to Devourers, where if the hand is functional, then I'll only reveal one Devourer. If I'm desperate for a specific card, then I will reveal both. We could K command here. I'm gonna use as permission instead. Really, opponent missed their land drop. Done. Rumble top. It's possible they don't have a consign. We're just playing around nothing. That's a genuine possibility. Rumble. Grab the forest. And hold up heat. We'll pass. And we're just still developing our board state, so I don't really feel pressed to play into a consign. DRC. In that case, let's go to end step, heat the DRC, and draw. I'm gonna try and bait out this consign if they have one. And there it is. Yield all. Forest. Trinosphere. Pass. And pass. Next turn we'll kick the Myco. DRC, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and kick. Puddle scooped up. All right, solid win. With that being said, we'll be back for match number 4. All right, and we're back for match 4 on the play for game 1. That's a mulligan. Unfortunate. I actually really like this hand if we just had a green source. I mean, we could go score to my temple, but I'm not going to do that. That's not much better. That's actually actively worse. Unless I find a rumble. Only 4 hits off top, though. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Sure. Keep pitch. Pitch. Done. And that way converting Catacombs Surveil. That puts a Verdant Catacombs in yard for Ice Till, potentially. It's Zoo. So they really kept opening 4 instead of 5. Interesting. Verdant Cat. Pass. Wait till end step. Do you have a turn 1 rag? No turn 1 rag. Fetch. Surveil. Windswept Teeth to yard. Yes. Yes? Yes. Draw. I'll play the Sanctum. I'm going to play around a Stubborn Denial. I'll pass. I don't want to play the Rumble into a Stubborn Denial if I can help it. End step, Fetch Surveil would be my guess. Why would you not end step Fetch Surveil? I'm not holding anything at instant speed. What are you talking about? Arid Mesa. Easy to sign of Draco. It is. Yeah, that was the worst case scenario. I was hoping for a Kavu. Draw. K return. Well, let's start with Rumble. There is Emrakul or Devour. I think we have to go Emrakul. Go with the Emrakul. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Trigger imprint, pass, and pass and hold. I might need to set up this K return is what I might need to do at some point. Their Stubborn Niles are online now. Of course, they also could be playing some of Consign main. Land for turn. 3 in hand. Attack down to 15. Not much I can do about that right now. Green, red, Kavu. Okay. End step, draw, forest. I'm gonna go to end step and see if they fetch Surveil. Come on, do it. Makes me think they have something. This is 9 damage. Not thrilled about that. Draw, 3 in hand. They'll attack. Yep. Takes the K command, that's fine. I mean, it feels like they must have either Stubborn Denial or a Consign in hand. And that's the only explanation I have for them not fetching that Flooded Strand and being weird about it. Really? That's baffling to me. So we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Weird. They have to have a Leyline Binding then, right? There's no way they don't. Bottom all. Draw. What I want right now is a 7 mana value spell, I think, off the top. So I can K return plus cast for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So we want a 7 mana value spell off top. That's an Eldrazi, not Ugin. So Devourer, Sire, Worldbreaker. Draw. Alright, well, we'll return Emrakul to hand. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Name Eldrazi. This guarantees the body's resolution. Triggers, yield all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say yes to the Sanctum for Chrysalis. I mean, the worst case scenario here is, of course, that they have a Leyline Binding. Surveil. I'll pass in full at this point. I just need to choose what creature I'm grabbing. So what in the fresh hell do you have in your hand? There's a Plains. Yeah, I'm fully expecting that they do have the binding, unfortunately. Mountain. Blue. Consign. Consign the triggers. Body gets bored. Alright. Exile. I mean, if you have a Bolt or a Flaze, you win. Yeah. You have all the mana you need. And the fact that you grab Plains Mountain kind of makes me feel like you have the Flaze. Do you has the Flaze? Nope, the Bolt. That will work as well. Alright, you want Heat, you want Fade, Zoo. So Nature's Claim, Heat, Fade, trimming on the return, Ice Till package, Gemstone, and then an Emrakul. Alright, let's run it back. So opponent consigns main. They'll bring in more consigns. Probably some Charmaws or Molten Rain. So we do need to play around that. Things to keep in mind. I'm trying to think what else they bring in. But I want to say it is just like more consigns and Charmaws. I guess also potentially Damp Sphere. Let me take a look at a recent list. Zoo. Yeah, consign, Damp Sphere, potentially Charmaw. For the most part, it looks like 2.1 Charmaws in 67% of decks, 1.5 Damp Spheres in 75, and then 2 Consigns in 85. On the play for game 2, I'll keep Forest, Sprawl, Red, Pass, Pass. We'll go Misty, Rainforest, Fetch, for Stomping Ground, Talisman to Malevolent Rumble. Etherag. Another Rumble, Fetch, Stomp, Shock, Talisman, and Rumble, Yikes, Temple, and Pass, and Hold. We'll block the Rag. Unless they want to bolt it, which, I mean, I guess that's fine. 2 blocks, we block. No Pilferin for you. What say you, opponent? What would I like to see off top now? I guess a Micro Spawn wouldn't be bad. Well, it depends if they tap down. If they tap down, Micro Spawn would be great. Wooded Foothill, Temple Garden, Shop, Kavu. He's a Kavu. Yeah, Micro Spawn would be fantastic here. Draw. Oofda. I will grab... I guess we can go green, colorless, rumble. There is Emrakul. 3, 4, 5. See, on one hand, I want to go Emrakul, because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which means I could have 13 next turn. And I think we go for it. Yes. In which case, then I will play Bajukabog, target you to play around Charmal. 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I miscount? Oh, there's already Nature's Claim in yard. I did miscount. Should have grabbed the Devourer then. So I guess I'll block the Rag. Yep, I did do a miscount. Completely missed the first Nature's Claim in there. Well, that will definitely cost me. Then what's the best case scenario here off the top? I mean, we have plenty of hits off top regardless. But definitely should have grabbed the Devourer so I could have cast that guaranteed. Could have exiled the Kavu. Attacking. I guess also on top of which, yeah, no, I definitely should have grabbed the Devourer. Also, just completely forgetting that Kavu has the ability to exile cards in yard. That's another factor I'm just 1000% blanking on sometimes. It's like one of those modes that just is not used all too often, but I should definitely be thinking of. Well, now we're in a bit of a pickle. Because, yeah, at least then we could have cast the Devourer and hope they didn't have a consign. But now we're kind of in a situation where it might not matter. Best draw off top, still probably a Maiko. Wooded Foothills. For what? We need 3 mana, you have a Flays in hand. Otherwise, you could have a Sign of Draco. You would have probably wanted to hold up a blue for consign, though. And I guess if they tap down, Ugin wouldn't be bad. K-Command. Pretty much, we could just draw any of our threats and we'd be in a pretty good position. Just not this Emrakul. Opponent's thinking hard here. Either that or hardly thinking, not sure which. Steam Vent Shock down to 11. Sure. Flage. Okay. So they're tapped down. Yeah, really wish I grabbed that Devourer now. Draw. Hey. Love to see that, though. Never punished. And pass. And pass. Do you have a Leyline Binding? Devourer still would have been better, because then we could have gotten rid of the Kavu. But I'll still take it. Binding will cost 2 mana rather than 1. Not that I think that matters too much in this situation. To be fair, even if we had the Devour in hand, I think we still would have played the Sire first. That way, if they Leyline Binding the Sire, then we could have exiled it and brought it back. So yeah, if this was a Devour, it definitely would be a different game right now. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at most if I were to draw into a 7-mana value spell. So we're still short 1 on Emrakul in the ideal scenario. I mean, if they had a binding, I feel like they would just go for it, right? There'd be no hesitation needed. So I wonder what the holdup is. Well, it's possible opponent may have stepped away from the keyboard, so we're going to pause the recording real quick while they figure out their turn. I say that, and there's Sign of Draco, and no Leyline Binding. Interesting. So you have Bolt. Yeah, it tells me I have Bolt in hand. Takes the heat. First strike damage. Bolt. Pay ward. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I draw into a 7-mana value spell, we have the Emrakul. A. Never punished. Alright. Our turn, comrade. Isa Charmaw. I mean, I guess I could play the Charmaw and hit a land I don't care about. I don't want to get rid of that Sign of Draco while I can. Oh, that Arena of Glory and Flage is a bit obnoxious, though, I will admit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it up to, or when this creature destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls? So it's not a must, and that's not a man, it's a must. Well, let's draw. Flooded Strand. Makes the hand even more awkward. So I think I will go attacking first. Go to combat. Attack Sign of Draco into Emrakul. Sign of Draco down. Then I can play Arena of Glory, haste it, I guess. I mean, they could Flooded Strand, fetch, play Flage, but at least it's not hasted. Might as well play their Charmaw for them. Red, red, and 1. Target, I don't know, Bajukabog? Yeah. Bajukabog to Yard. And I think we don't play a land for turn. Yeah, we'll pass. And pass. Lethal's on board. They can't haste it unless they can put another card into yard. So there's Flooded Strand. They can play Flage, go up to 10. And then they would be down to 1. Yeah. Kavu. You lose? Why would you do that? Combat? They needed to play the Flage to go up to 10. Yeah, they realized the mistake as well. Alright. So they are playing Charmal. So now I'm tempted to bring in the Ice Till to help with the land destruction. Maybe cut the Fade for the Ice Till then? Keep the Nature's Claim? Yeah, let's do that. I also realized I didn't bring in the Gemstone. Whoops. That hand's a bit awkward. Would need a forest or forest equivalent. I mean, any land will do, but it is a bit risky. If you find a forest or forest equivalent, then it's good. Otherwise, we're kind of in a rough spot. Go mulligan. That's worse. That's rough. Mulligan again. This hand is better. So Verdant Cat, Temple Talisman. I'm gonna pitch the Ice Till, keep the Myco. No, actually I think I'm gonna do the other way around. And pass. Because what we can do is we can ramp the Verdant Cat. And this plays around Charmal a bit better. And also plays around Consign. The only thing that really hoses us is a Leyline Binding. Tis a rag. There's a sprawl. So we'll go Verdant Catacomb Fetch, Forest, Utopia Sprawl for red or for green. We'll go for red. Pass. And pass. Raggle Pilfer, which isn't great. We'll still want to play around Stubborn Denial unless they tap out. Pilfer's a bog, that's fine. Draw. Emrakul. Shock and Talisman. Pass in full. So there's the Triumph, suggesting they have a Sign of Draco in hand. Ragavan Pilfers again. Was it Pilfer this time? Ugin's Lab. Okay. I mean, with one more land, they can cast Charmaw. That's what they're doing. Yep, that's fine. We have the Ice Still for a reason. Myco. So I will play Ice Till. Go Stomping Grounds tapped. Mill a card. Emerald Cool Yard. And we'll pass. We can block the Rag. Are they binding it though? We're in trouble. This tells me they likely have a bit of removal, but we're gonna have to. Bolt. Land. Consign would be a problem. Sprawl. Actually, the Sprawl here is a little bit concerning just because if they do have Stubborn Denial, then we can't kick. I will kick. Triome. Do you have Consign? No Consign. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Three short. Also, the question is, do we want to turn another Charma on? I'm going to Commercial District Surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, Commercial District. I guess we could also ramp with Utopia Sprawl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still be 3 short, but a Rumble could get us there. I guess I'll go Commercial District. Yield all. Talisman to Yard. And pass. Wooded Foothills, fetch. Surveil. Foothills the Yard and pass. Thing is, as it stands, we're dead on board. So we need a blocker. And also hope that they don't have a Consign. Take 4. Down to 4. Land. And you have a Flage. Down to 14. Temple Garden Shock down to 12. Sign of Draco. They're tapped out now. 1 card in hand. Draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 short. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, even trying to bait them into a block just doesn't do it. Yeah. It is what it is. I guess there is an argument that maybe I shouldn't have blocked the Rag, but then we'd just be dead to the Bolt. Yeah, it would have just been dead to the Bolt then. So, best that we did. But unfortunately, do not matter now. Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess alternatively, we could have grabbed the Verdant Catacomb at the time instead of the Stomping Ground. It would have only been 1 damage instead of 2 if I fetched for a Forest or the Commercial District at the time. That may have been the better play in retrospect. Yeah, because then we would have milled 2, 3 more cards, potentially getting us to the Emrakul. Alright, we'll concede. Unfortunate. So, I think I could have taken a bit better line earlier. GG's. With that being said, we'll be back for match number 5. Alright, and we're back for match number 5 on the draw for game 1. We will reveal the Devourer and pass. Arid Mesa. Pass trigger. Opponent Tinkin. Another K command or a Chrysalis? Kind of want the second K command, to be honest. I don't know what opponent's on. We'll grab the K command though. Sprawl. 4 red and pass. Arid Mesa fetch 19. It's Zoo. Wish I had that Chrysalis now. Good example where open deck list would be pretty good because it's a sign of Draco hitting board. Damn. Yep, that Chrysalis would have been good. I literally had the thought too, like, what if it's Zoo? Jeez, found our third Cake Man too. Oh, I do want to be casting this now. Play around Stubborn Denial. Rumble Emrakul. Yes. Top draw. Pass. Pass. Take the 4, down to 16. I guess I should hold on the off chance they flage my spawn. End step. Draw. Here's the Emrakul. Fetch. Shock. Double green. Nope. I need to... because I want to hold up the red. Rumble. And that's why. Chrysalis. Yield all. Do you have a consign? No consign. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have an Emrakul next turn. Red bolt. In response. Sack. Trigger. Resolves. Paying cost. Binding. Resolves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 still. Yield all. Figure that might be the case. And hold. Combat down to 9. Kavu. And draw. Play the lab. No imprint. It is an Emrakul. Our turn, comrade. Flage, Flage. Well, that's ugly. Leyline of Guild Pact. So in that case... Okay, I have an idea here. Begin combat. Attack with Kavu. Trigger, discard a card. Discard Flage. Finds a Doorkeeper Thrall. Goes to blocks, will block. And then we will cast the Flage. Exert. And white. Flage ETBs, Helix Self. And yield all. Yield all. Okay. Flages are out. They're down on mana. I have the K command to get rid of the Flages. And Bone scoops it up. We'll take the one. Okay. So heat in, claim in. Let's bring the fade in until we see Charma. And what else? Un Emrakul, and that should be good. All right. 8 hits off top. Yeah, we'll take it. I will keep. I will pass. Mulligan's down to 6. Keep 6. Wooded Foothill. No Ragavan on 1. Fetch. Forest. Sprawl. Red. Bass. Wooded Foothill. Fetch. Triome or Surveil? Triome suggests Scion. Okay, so that's Scion in hand. We'll pass. Would love to see... Oh, interesting. Draw. Talisman. Bajukabog. Target you. Pass. Thundering Falls, Surveil. I want this Chrysalis to resolve first. I'm going to actually go and play this Myco Spawn first, I think. Try and guarantee Chrysalis's resolution. Green, red, Kavu. Now we can guarantee Chrysalis's resolution. Lab, but we also can kick a Myco. I think we go that route. Tuck the Emrakul. Shrink the Kavu. Down to 2. Double red will not get them there, so we can go with Cavernous Souls to guarantee the resolution of Chrysalis. I like that idea. Name Eldrazi. And pass. And pass. Steam Vents. Shock. Down to 16. Do you have a Bolt? Opponent's tinking. What are you tinking about? Holding up. Draw K command. So we'll go red. Chrysalis Yieldall. Consign to memory. Might as well get Consign to memory out of hand. Now that, at the very least, we can guarantee the resolution of the body. Yep, you can replicate it if you want, but the only thing you're going to be able to counter is the trigger. Yield all. And we want to go to combat here. Sure. Methinks opponent did not realize they could not counter the body. Alright. Solid stuff. Not bad. So, a few misplays here and there, specifically against Necrodominance in Game 2. And then I'd say in Zoo Game 3, definitely made some misplays. But otherwise, some pretty good games overall. So I cannot complain. As I say all the time, I think at this point the list is as solid as it's probably going to be. Maybe with some like very minor changes. And this comes down to me continuing to improve as a pilot. I feel like I'm definitely holding the deck back more than the deck is holding me back at this point in time. But we play, we lose, we learn, and we even learn off of our wins, right? We have to take every single opportunity possible to learn and improve. But with that being said, that there will be the end of tonight's league with 3-2 record at the end of 5. As always, if you did enjoy this video, please do consider hitting the like button. Comment down below if you had seen the lines that I missed and mistakes that I made, or any general feedback would be much appreciated. For as much that I help you'll learn from me in both my successes and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you ever support the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. However, if you do want to watch these videos recorded live over on Twitch, you can find me there Sundays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. CST and Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. CST for the weekend challenges. Otherwise, you can head over to my Patreon where you can watch these videos ad-free and early. With that being said though, folks, I will see you next time. Bye-bye!